roles in a relationship?
Yes and no. I think obviously nowadays women are seen as, okay, they have to do certain things, and then a man has to do certain things. But I think it's really nice when the woman does some of the things that a man might do, and then a man might do some of the things a woman might do. So honestly, equal.
Welcome back to another episode of Up Close. Today we have a special guest. Who do we have here today?
Hello everyone, my name is Christina Northerner, and I'm a personal trainer and model.
Oh, you're a personal trainer. So tell us, how is that lifestyle?
It's amazing. I mean, I've been doing it for like 2 years now. I used to train varsity track athletes, but I kind of like moved that into weight training. But I really like it. You meet a lot of new people.
Okay, how long have you been doing it?
So the personal training, like as far as weight training, I've been doing that for over 6 months now.
So what would you say is your favorite body part?
Back.
Your back?
Yes.
Okay. So we always ask people who work out, let's see you flex, show us that muscle.
Okay.
Okay, you got it, them guns. So what would you tell a woman who wants to start training but thinks it's only for men or afraid to get in there?
Well, one thing I hear a lot is that women are too afraid to work out because they think they're gonna get bulky, when in reality in science that's just not the case unless you're taking steroids. But okay. That's you can look feminine and still work out at the same time.
Okay, and are you tough as a personal trainer?
Yes.
Okay.
I am.
And when did you want to be a model?
So honestly, I've always loved taking pictures, and I realized a lot of people were telling me that I was photogenic, so I was like, okay, maybe I could turn this into something. And I was really active on Instagram, and people were like, you should get into modeling, and I was like, okay, let me look into it.
Okay, and how tall are you?
I'm 5'2.5".
5'2"?
Yes.
Okay, you seem taller.
I get there a lot.
And what's the best compliment you've received?
Gosh, just how real I am.
Okay. What are the top 3 things that stress you out?
I guess standards. Another thing would be school. And bugs.
If you could only have 3 things on your bucket list, what would they be?
Ooh, okay, this is hard. Visit Bora Bora. That's one of them.
Bora Bora.
Another one. Gosh, this is hard. I love traveling, so I guess I would say visit Australia as another bucket list thing. And own a Lamborghini. I'll put that.
Nice. And who was your best friend growing up, and are they still in your life?
Yeah, so I've had a couple friends growing up, but I would name one of them Evelyn. Her name was Evelyn.
Okay, hey Evelyn. And who do you wish you could reconnect with?
That's a tough question. Honestly, whoever's in my life right now, it's for a reason.
Got you. Have you ever been in love?
Yes, I am currently.
Do you believe in love at first sight?
I wouldn't go that far, but I definitely believe in love, but maybe not love at first sight. For some people that's the case, but it's just unrealistic.
Okay. What's the biggest lesson your last relationship taught you?
I've only been in one relationship.
You've only been in one relationship?
Yeah. Yes.
Wow. If someone wrote a book about you, what would it be called?
30 Ways to Get in Trouble.
How do you define beauty?
Honestly, just being yourself. Like whatever brings you joy and it's portrayed in your life. I think like whatever resonates with you, and people will feed off of that energy, if that makes sense.
Cats or dogs?
Dogs.
What has been your hardest goodbye in life so far?
My grandma.
When you can't sleep, what keeps you up at night?
Having to pee.
Have you ever experienced a friendship breakup, and what did it teach you?
It taught me to put myself first sometimes.
If money was no object, what would you buy?
An apartment on the beach.
Would you rather order in or eat out?
In.
Do you believe in monogamy?
Yes.
What are the qualities that attract you the most in a guy?
Alpha energy. That's one of them. Another one would be confidence, but not in a cocky way.
Got you. What's your favorite exercise?
Ooh. BB Rose.
What's your most hated chore?
Cleaning the bathroom.
What's the worst date you ever been on?
Worst date? Oh my gosh. Okay, so we were driving to Smoothie King and I was cracking all the jokes and they just weren't giving me the energy back.
Okay.
We got back, never saw him again.
Nice. How was your first shoot?
My first shoot. Definitely nerve-wracking because you're kind of figuring out like what poses work for you and like your confidence. But then once you see the result, like you're like, you know what? I'm happy with it, whether, you know, it's my first time or not. Like you learn.
Horror movies or comedies?
Horror. That's the easy one.
Beaches or mountains?
Beach.
What are the values you cherish most in a friend?
Ooh. Loyalty and communication.
What would you hope is the number one thing that people learn from you?
Honestly, to be yourself and not apologize for it.
Morning person or night person?
Night. Well, I would say evening. I'm not a morning or night person.
Okay. Hair up or hair down?
Up.
On an airplane, window or aisle seat?
I'll see, because I'll have to pee, because I drink a lot of water.
So finish this phrase, the way to my heart is...
Ooh, chocolate chip cookies. I'm a sucker for those. Even though I'm a trainer, you know, we gotta have cheat days too, you know?
Yeah. Money or happiness?
Happiness, of course.
What do you think the meaning of life is?
Ooh. Honestly, figuring yourself out and kind of like, not really going with the flow, but like seeing what works for you and being happy doing it.
Do you believe in second chances?
It depends. Depends on the situation.
How do you want your loved ones to remember you?
I want them to remember me for being loving, caring, and just like there when they needed me.
What's your favorite type of food?
I love Asian food. So anything, you know, spring rolls, pad thai, I'll be there.
What do you think about open relationships?
That's an interesting one. I personally would never do it, but no judgment.
Okay. Do you believe in 50-50 in a relationship?
Yeah, I do. But I think it also depends on the relationship, you know, depending on their situation.
Okay. So you believe that a woman should put in just as much as a man put in?
Yeah. But again, I think it depends on the couple and like what their values are. Every couple's dynamic is different.
So do you believe in gender roles in a relationship?
Yes and no. You know, I think obviously nowadays women are seen as, okay, they have to do certain things and then, you know, a man has to do certain things. But I think it's really nice when the woman does some of the things that a man might do and then a man might do some of the things a woman might do. So honestly, equal.
So you believe women can be chivalrous just as men?
Yes. And I think men can be just as caring and thoughtful as women.
Okay. What advice would you give someone about love?
Ooh. Honestly, to not take crap. Like, I feel like if they're meant for you. They're meant for you. I feel like you shouldn't have to take them because they have one nice quality. Like, you shouldn't have to accept anything that you're not happy with.
Okay. And what's something about you, something you like doing that nobody knows?
That's interesting. Well, when I usually tell people I was in symphonic band and jazz band, they get shocked. So I would say playing the oboe and the piano.
Okay. And where do you see yourself in the next 5 years?
Honestly, owning my own training facility and traveling the world modeling.
And you look great today. Can you stand up for the model camera for us?
Yes.
And thanks for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
Go ahead and tell everybody where they can find you, where they can see everything you got going on.
Okay, so you can see me on Instagram. It's going to be at CrisNorth, Cris North.
One last question. What is Cris North? How'd you come up with that name?
So my last name is Northerner from my dad's side. So my mom's actually from Honduras, but my dad's from Indiana, and it's interesting background. But
Okay.
I'm around of a lot of Hispanic people, and they love to say Cris, Cris, Cris. So
Okay.
I was like, okay, I'm just gonna make it short and sweet, Cris North.
And you mentioned personal training. So how does someone contact you for personal training?
Through my Instagram, for sure.
Through your Instagram?
Yes, I offer online training and in-person training.
Okay, perfect. So thanks again for coming.
Thank you.
We'll see you next time. It was a pleasure here on Up Close.